All right, I'm coming at you with all of my glory. It's the end of my day. I decided that I was gonna make this video by taking all my makeup off, just getting in my cozies, making my tea, and connecting with you to have a real conversation on something that has drastically changed my life. Now, I think I just crossed the 1.5 year mark officially a couple days ago. But before I dive into anything, if you have not watched my other two videos, deep diving my 7-month mark and my year mark, then please watch those first because that is going to give you much more insight into what it was like when I first started, why I decided to do it, what was going on with some things in my body like the MTHFR gene, for example, skin, weight, all the things. So definitely check those out before you dive into this one with me at the 1.5 year mark, because I feel like otherwise you're going to be missing like a whole piece of this giant puzzle. And also, I do not want to forget to tell you that I have a 25% off code for Primal Queen down below in case you want to try it yourself. I also have it in my link in bio. I have it on my website. It's like pretty much everywhere that I am is Primal Queen. So you can check that out if it's something that is on your heart and you're curious, and by the end of this video you're like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so like I said, I had made 2 other prior videos, and there was one that I made, it was 1 minute long, literally 1 minute for my 1 year mark with Primal Queen. Like, it was just kind of this mini little fun thing I wanted to do, and I would have just never imagined that my small little channel, which if you're liking this vibe, please subscribe, that would mean the world. But my small little channel, I think that video got like 9,000 views or something like that, and it's still growing. And there were tons of comments, mostly good, you know, people asking real questions, like wanting to know more insights on like how to navigate certain things with their health, or just wanting to know specific things about Primal Queen, which was great. But then I got a lot of people also being like, cool video, but like your makeup's there and so we can't see your skin, and you have fake nails on so like we can't see your nails, and like your hair is up so like we can't really tell. And I was like, okay, those are valid things, but I was just so annoyed because I was like, I felt like that was meant to just be a quick little check-in, and I had made a really in-depth video before that, deep diving into so many other things that I was like, I don't really want to take away from from what Primal Queen, like how amazing it has been for me. So I was like, okay, when I feel up to it, I'm going to make a little video that I'm doing now, and I'm gonna just show up makeupless with my hair. Like, it needs to get dyed. Like, I am at the point where I'm like, I need to make my hair appointment, but you can see, like, I hope you can see, like, it is pretty thick and it feels healthy. Even though it's not quite the color that I want, it feels healthy. And my nails. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see, this, they have literally nothing on them. Other hand, they literally have nothing, they have nothing on them, and they have grown a ton. So when I was first starting Primal Queen, I will say that they would grow really long really quickly, but they were feeling kind of brittle. They weren't really feeling super strong, and now they do feel strong. I think it just took extra time. I'm not sure if it's because it just needed to, you know, have more time in my body, because it was really healing my hormones and doing so much with that, that now that 1.5 years in, they've kind of leveled out. Maybe that has something to do with it, but yeah, now they're starting to feel long and strong, so I'm really grateful. And my hair is growing. Something I shared on a different video in my channel is this like dark night of the soul that I had and I experienced, and during that, about 1 year ago, I decided to cut my hair, and I cut what felt like this much off. I think I cut like for sure 6 inches, but I mean, it was definitely, this used to be down past, like down to my waist, and now it's like, it's not even past my boobs, so it's a little, it just doesn't feel like it used to, but it's healthy and it's growing, and we've just come a long way. And there's so much I even want to say about my skin, you know, is like, so TMI, but like I feel like we're all women watching this right now, and if you're a dude because your woman wants to learn about this, then great, welcome. I'm day 3 on my period right now, and normally, like in the past, I would have had like cystic acne right now, whether it would just be like a couple of them, but just like really painful, either like under my chin or somewhere, just so annoying to have it. And this time I've only had just like a couple little breakouts, like you know, just really small. But like, honestly, when I'm not on my period, I don't have acne, and it is life-changing. And so when you're somebody who used to deal with acne for a very long time, and also cystic acne, you don't give two shits if you have little random pop-ups show up on your face during your period. You're like, well, you know, my hormones are still kind of, you know, navigating some things, so it's okay, you know? Yeah, overall, I feel like my quality of life has just gotten so much better, because a year and a half in now, like, Primal Queen is just normal, and my hormones are just leveled out and normal now. Like, my periods are predictable, which is amazing, because now I know they're about 5 to 6 days long, and only a couple days are heavy. I really don't get symptoms leading up to, other than, like, the only reason I track my period for the most part is to know when it's coming, because I honestly can't fully tell anymore, because I don't get symptoms like I used to. Like, I used to be taken out like the week before. I was just in so much pain and like extra tired. I would be breaking out like crazy. I felt super bloated. Like, it was just beyond frustrating. And then I spent my whole period, you know, feeling gross, and then pretty much the week after that recovering. And so I pretty much only had one good week of the whole month, every month, and it was awful. And now I only have a couple of days where I'm just heavy bleeding, and then I feel fine. The only symptoms I have now with my period are literally a couple days before I get sugar cravings, and I'll want to eat all the chocolate and then I'll get extra tired. Like, there's 2 days where I'm just really tired and I want to eat chocolate. But other than that, like, once my period comes, then actually, interestingly enough, I spend probably 1 day feeling a little more tired, and then the next day it like levels out, and then I start to get my energy back while I'm on my period. Like, that has never ever happened. And then after that, you know, it's just a matter of like, when is my period done? But like, I feel really great during it for the most part. I really don't get cramps anymore, maybe like the first couple of days, but then it's done, you know? And so it's just, I just feel like I got my life back, and I don't even feel really like bloated while I'm on my period anymore. You know, I just enjoy the cycle of feeling a little bit more inward and wanting to move slower and wanting to connect with myself. I feel like now I can actually see the blessing of your period, which is one of the most spiritual, intuitive times for women. But I just was in so much pain before, and I felt so gross, I couldn't even think about seeing it with a higher mind before. So now I just feel like I've been given this beautiful gift of tuning into myself in a richer way, and I'm so grateful. Overall, I have to say that this is just part of my life now. There are other supplements that I use, yes. I don't fully just rely on Primal Queen, but it has been such a beautiful addition to my supplements. You know, when I first got Primal Queen, it started to wake me up into how important proper sourcing of supplements is, and quality brands. Because what I was doing before was I was kind of getting the cheap route of a lot of my supplements, because I was taking so many. I was like, in order for me to keep up with this routine, I've got to spend like nothing on these vitamins so that I can actually take them. And I don't know if those were actually helping me when I look at it. So now I only take a handful, maybe like 5 or 6 vitamins a day, and they're all really quality. So I'm willing to spend a little bit more because I only have to take so many. So I'm like, I can kind of like treat myself a little bit. So it's just been very nice to have that shift in mindset through really appreciating the quality of Primal Queen. So like I said, if you're wanting to try this for yourself, I have a 25% off code in the description of this video, as well as my link in bio and my website, so you can find that there. And please let me know if you have any questions. If you have been trying Primal Queen maybe and you've been experiencing some things, like I know in the beginning it can feel kind of intense when you have such a beautiful supplement going in and cleaning out your system. There can be so much just kind of uprooting of the old, which can make things get worse before they get better. I know for me, for a couple of months, like, yeah, my energy got really great, but I remember my acne was like purging because it was detoxing my gut. It was really incredible stuff I just didn't quite expect. So if there's anything going on while you're maybe somebody who's already on it, you know, comment below. I'd love to see if there's anything I can add to some insights for you. And if you're curious about trying it, if you have any other questions from what I've shared in this video or my other 2 videos, please don't hesitate to comment. I will respond to every single person. I know this video is slightly different than a video I normally make on my channel, other than the other 2 Primal Queen videos, but I'm such a believer in women's empowerment and women feeling really sovereign in their being and just feeling like they've got the tools to change their life. So whether it's tools like astrology or my intuitive guidance or life coaching or Primal Queen, like I'm always going to be talking to you about the things that have changed my life and also the ways that I like to inspire other women to change their life. So I hope this can be helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.